If you have been thinking about starting and or just starting to maintain your locks, then this video is definitely for you. In this video, I'll just be going and showing you how I maintain my locks using a 2-point rotation. Just for a little background, I did start my locks myself and I have been maintaining them ever since I started them about 15 months ago. I am using a 2-point rotation for majority of my locks. You may see me use a 3-point here and there, but for the main bulk of the maintenance, I will be using a 2-point rotation. All you need for maintenance, or all that I use, is some form of gel. In this video, I am using locking gel. You'll need clips to keep the locks separated. You'll also need hair ties to keep your other locks separated. And you'll need a lot of patience. So while you're watching the video, I'm pretty much just going to give you a list of things to consider before you take on the responsibility of maintaining your own locks. These things are based off of my journey and what I've experienced so far. So if you are someone who already maintain your locks, then definitely feel free to add anything in the comments down below. So first things first, of course, microlocs are a time commitment, especially if you are maintaining them yourself. So that is something that you want to think about. They do require regular upkeep. I usually maintain my locks every 6 to 8 weeks. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more, but either way, you want to consider that factor when thinking about maintaining your own locks. So another thing that you may want to think about before making the decision to maintain your own locks is the education required. So before you decide to maintain your own locks, I think it's best to really go in and research the entire process. Watch a few videos, read up on the different techniques, and really familiarize yourself with the process of interlocking and other maintenance methods for your microlocks. Another thing that you may want to familiarize yourself with is the tools and products that it takes to maintain your microlocks. So that's from the combs, the clips, the crochet needle, the lock tool, everything that you must invest in order to successfully maintain your locks, even down to shampoos, conditioners if you choose to use. You really just want to make sure you're up on knowledge about what it takes to actually complete the entire process. And that's kind of what I'm showing you in this video, is the different products and tools that I use to successfully maintain my locks. So just make sure you're keeping an eye out for what you see me use. And if you have any questions about anything that I do use, then definitely leave a comment down below. Something else that you may want to keep in mind is that the process of maintaining your own locks definitely require a lot of patience and consistency. And consistency is key when it comes to maintaining your own locks, because you are the one who has to make sure that you're sticking to your schedule and really giving your locks the TLC they need and deserve. Retightenings are a regular form of maintenance, so you have to make sure that you're scheduling and clearing your schedule just to make sure that you're giving your locks the time that they need to be retightened, because this is important for the health and appearance and the longevity of your locks in the long run. So you can't really go too long without retightening your locks. So if you don't feel like you'll be able to commit to that, then definitely reconsider starting locks, because it's something that is just essential to the process overall. You also want to make sure that you are informed on the products that are healthy for your locks. So the products that you were using as a loose natural, you may not be able to use as much being locked, simply because your hair just requires a little bit less, in my opinion. So a lot of the heavy gels and creams, you might want to stick away from, simply because they could cause buildup, and buildup could be a problem in the long run. I like to opt for natural and residue-free products just because they tend to work the best for my lock maintenance. I think the most important thing that I've learned is that retightening, or just maintaining my locks in general is trial and error. So my locks are not perfect. I am still learning about my locks every time I go in to interlock them. I'm learning new techniques. I'm learning new little things that I can do to make my locks look a certain way. So definitely keep that in mind. The way you start doesn't have to be the way you finish. You want to make sure that you're really paying attention to your locks and just trying out different techniques to really get the results that you want. It's all a learning process, so make sure that you're being open to the process and just keeping an open mind to trying different techniques that may work for your hair. I think the most important thing is the commitment that it takes to start and or maintain your own locks, because like I said before, this isn't something that you can just start and give up on, especially if you want to keep well maintained and healthy locks. This is a journey that you really have to commit to. It's another responsibility on your plate, so you want to make sure that you're dedicated and you have the patience and interest to maintain your locks on your own. You really want to just remind yourself that yes, microlocs are beautiful, they look beautiful, but it really does require work on the back end. It's not just, a wig that you can just wake up and slap on. Like, it takes time, energy, effort, and dedication to the process. So make sure that if this is something that you're considering, you are considering the fact that this is another responsibility. So last but not least, I think that when it does come to maintaining your own locks, you want to make sure that you're giving yourself a nice environment to do that in. You want to make sure that when it's actually time for you to retie your locks, you're comfortable, you're wearing comfortable clothing, you're basically setting the mood, setting yourself up for success. You're doing it in a relaxed state, not really rushing, and you have everything that you need on hand, because this is time consuming and you're basically standing or sitting there doing the same thing. So you kind of want to set the mood. Maybe you could play some music. Maybe you can watch one of your favorite TV shows, listen to an audiobook. Just try to do things that really take your mind off of the working aspect of what you're doing, because you have to get it done. So you kind of want to make sure you're setting yourself up for success. So that's all that I have for now. The rest of the video, you can just watch me in real speed retie my microlocs and see what the process really looks like. I tried not to edit any parts out just so you can see the real deal. If you have any questions about anything that I'm using, about anything that I'm doing, then feel free to comment it down below. If you're thinking about starting your microlocs and you have concerns about maintenance, then definitely leave your questions in the comments below. I'll be sure to get back to you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like if you did find this video useful. Comment any questions you have below. And if you're not already subscribed, definitely subscribe to my channel so that you can see more of the journey behind me starting and maintaining my microlocs. Stay tuned for the results at the end of the video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.